Hi, and welcome to Andy's Online English for another free video lesson. Now, today we're going to look at how to make the passive voice from the active voice and 3 situations that we would want to do this. So let's look at an example of the active voice first. And this is more normal in English, this kind of structure, when we have a subject, a verb, and an object. So, for example, teachers teach English in Thailand. Now, if we change that into the passive voice, the object English now becomes the subject. And then we change teach into the verb 3, taught. And we say English is taught in Thailand. Now, the reason we would use the passive voice in this case is that who does the action is not important. So we've got a shy teacher here. So English is taught in Thailand. Now, we're going to look at another example of the active voice. Now, this time, this is using the past tense. So, a thief stole my bike last night. So let's change that into the passive voice. And now the object, my bike, becomes a subject. So my bike was stolen last night. So again, stole, verb 2 in the active becomes verb 3 in the passive. And because it's the past, we use was. So my bike was stolen last night. Now, in this case, we use the passive voice because we don't know who did the action. And in this case, it's a mysterious thief. So my bike was stolen last night. Now, let's look at our last example. Now, here we've got machines make toys in the factory. So again, we're going to change it to the passive. So the object toys becomes a subject. Make becomes made. And then we use the verb to be are made. So toys are made in the factory. Now, in this case, we're using the passive voice because the process of the factory is secret and the owners of the factory don't want people to know. So they will just say toys are made in the factory. So just to recap how we form the passive voice, we've got the present passive. So in which case we use object becomes a subject. The verb to be is, am, or are, and then verb 3. So football is played. If we use the past passive, we use the verb to, we use verb to was or were. So for example, the house was built in 1980. So we use was or were with verb 3, was built. Okay, so I hope that was useful looking at the different situations in which it's better to use the passive voice. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. Stay safe, and I'll see you real soon for another free video. Bye for now.